Over a decade ago, when we started our sustainability journey, we had a clear vision to be the most sustainable and the most respected bank in Africa. In order to succeed in today's global marketplace, sustainability must be embedded in our business operations. The strength of our communities affects all aspects of our life, from our health and well-being to our local economy and the environment. Strong communities possess the local knowledge, passion, and perspective to create community cohesion and resilience, as well as real and lasting change. We believe that women are powerful agents and key catalysts for change in society. The W Initiative is an initiative aimed at supporting women. It is a blend of existing banking products and services bundled to effectively meet the present-day financial and lifestyle needs of women.
When I was in school, in the olden days, I had a baby before I went to teacher training college, and the child died through malaria. Coming to this village now, I see that how malaria are killing them. So it is my joy to help people in order to not to lose their children as I lost my own there. I've been working in this village since 14 years ago, and I've given back up to 150 children. Now, through the access and the EC, we are giving up 8 kids. Those women that are bringing all those things before they buy it, we don't collect money from them because all these things are free. So the money they're supposed to be using for all these things is now kept in their pocket to feed themselves and their children.
So when we initiated this program with Access Bank, the design was to help women in low resource setting have access to health information and services that will, one, help them to prevent malaria, two, help them to test before treating malaria, and also to help improve health-seeking behavior, and most importantly, to provide treatment services for them, and also long-lasting insecticide-treated net. And we have seen the remarkable impact that this program has made.
Stigma and discrimination, they are twins. They are one of the biggest challenges we're facing. You agree with me that looking at the sector where AIDS has its debilitating effects, it happens to be the private sector, because the private sector has a age bracket between 15 and 49-50. The group where HIV strikes most, it happens to be within this age bracket. For us, Access Bank is actually putting on the table their man-hour, their technical expertise, their resources to promote NIBUCA and also to support the government of Nigeria. We all know that HIV affects the human race. And you can't say exactly who's going to be infected. It might be my friend, might be my uncle, might be my son, or maybe my daughter. Even beyond that, we just have to work for the mankind. If we don't do this, we might be working towards eradication of mankind. And that's one of the reasons why actually we are passionate about working for NIBUCA and also working towards the elimination of the virus by the year 2030.
I cannot overemphasize the relevance of education for any economy. As far as a population is uneducated, then obviously poverty will be rife. When you don't get the buy-in of people into a bright future, then you have things like brain drain. So we have lots of Nigerians leaving Nigeria because they don't believe in the Nigerian vision. And then we have people who are not committed to doing the right thing because they're thinking of themselves at the moment. We have to have people who have a shared value system, people who have a shared outlook for the future, who believe that Even though things may be difficult at the moment, there is hope for the future.
We've defined sustainability as providing innovative solutions to support local and global efforts at addressing social, economic, and environmental challenges. Many times, organizations are a bit short-term and short-term focused. In Nigeria, in Africa, we say a tree doesn't make a forest. When we pull resources together, we are able to impact more into the long term.
Seeking only to survive is not a sufficient foundation for long-term sustainability. There is a need for a compelling sense of purpose and potential if we are to create a sustainable future. Our desire is to see much more progress in the developmental landscape of Nigeria and Africa for a better world.